Robin in a bathing suit. Her son. Her daughter. Though it's really the male version of Robin's daughter, but and evil Celica, I guess. These four elements combine together into one team to summon the Dark Lord. Old man mean worse. Reese? Yeah? Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, it's your boy Koops here. Attempt 2 at this. Thankfully I didn't do this during the first attempt while I went to the summoning, but for some reason when I went to explaining time, the capture kind of just froze up on me, so here we are again. Gonna have to start from scratch and explain stuff again. So, yeah. Here we are for a big old summoning session on this little banner right here. But before I get into the summons themselves, crossing my fingers, the capture doesn't derp up again. Go ahead and skip to this point in the video to start summonings, and just from there, if you want to stick around here, my history on the banner / what I want to get, chill out, stick around, and maybe summon with me a little bit later on, see what you can get. You know, it's so beneficial that I'm not recording myself like on the camera, so I can itch my nose as much as I want, because man, my nose is still freaking up on me, something fierce. Unlimited snot works over here is what they call me. But alright, so first legendary banner with Fiora Minute. How much treat me like absolute garbage. You know, this little history lesson is for those who have just hopped in my Fire Emblem and want to know about my personal opinion on the legendary banners, because some say it's great, some say it's bait. But that first one definitely led me to believe it was more bait, because I went into those banners with the intention of getting Ira and Celica. Only came out with one not too great natured Celica, and wasted about 150 orbs after that just to get a pity %. So at that point I was like, these banners are garbage. But thankfully for me, I'm not gonna click her again, because that's what caused the fuck up in the first place. But as you can see up there on my leader thingy, I actually have Ira herself, and she's actually a really good nature, plus speed minus res. Just take my word for it, I'd love to show her off, but I don't want to risk having the thing freeze on me again. So Eldigan, wherever you are forgiven of your sins, my friend, on that one Ira banner. Come next legendary, we get Gufra. I have Goomthra, Fjorm's sister. I have nothing that I want to get with that banner, deal with that banner. I don't want to do anything on that banner because of how the first one treated me. I YOLO pull a not Brave Land, but Bridal Land as a free pull. So I'm like, hey, I'll take it. She wasn't the best nature either. A lot of my units aren't the best nature, but you gotta deal with it sometimes. Third legendary banner was Aikipu, I believe. Ended up doing alright on there. Ended up getting what I wanted, which was the Beach Robin. When Ephraim's banner came around, and I ended up getting Corn again. I ended up getting Beach Waifu Corn, like I wanted as well. Both under about 100-ish orbs. And then the Robin one came out. Unfortunately, I didn't get Robin. I didn't try too hard for her, but I did try her color until I get got a 5-star. It ended up being Kitty Cat Sakura, rip in peace. I don't know what to do with that extra kitty cat that I have. But I did end up getting Summer Tiki, which, was a close second for me. So, hey, whatever works, works. But now we're actually going to get into the nitty-gritty of what I want from this one. And this banner is actually really great for me. And hopefully I'm clicking the right one here with more info. Cross my fingers, I always get these wrong sometimes. Will it show off the list of units, I hope? Good, okay. So, in green we have, of course, the Lady of the Evening, Lynn, who is getting a little bit of a scuffle for being her 5th variation, but I'll get into why. I mean, it bummed me out a little bit, but I'm used to this kind of stuff, and I'll get into that a little bit later on as we go into summoning. We also got Henry, who I missed out on, and Inigo, which he'd be nice to have one of, but I don't really want multiple of him. So my summonings on green might be depending on how fast I get Inigo, because I really don't want to risk getting multiple of him. And then we go down into the big prize, which is colorless. I should do these in the order of how I want them, but I'm just doing them how they show them off, so forgive me. But Jenny, ever since I played Echoes, I love the hell out of Jenny. And I was so sad that I just missed out on getting her for this game, because I didn't know who Jenny was. I didn't really, care when she was on banners, but now I do, and now I need copies. And multiple Jennies for me work fine. Jacob, he used to, in my mind, be the pity breaker for Kitty Cat Sakura, but turns out he was the best armored unit that you can possibly get, and the only bow armor unit we have right now. So multiple copies of him that I missed out on, great. And then the main prize, of course, so I have to say it, evil waifu Femgrim. Definitely want to score that. Okay, now red, I'm avoiding like the plague. Don't care about Vanguard Ike, because everybody got him for free. I already have Erica and Celica. Granted, they're both not the best mages in the world, so if I accidentally stumble on another one that's better, cool. If they're worse, they both have skills they can pass on to other people, so yeah. And then in blue, we have Shigure, again, a lot like Inigo, one and done for him. Legendary Ephraim, who'd be nice to get and get dupes of, because I'm very lacking on the legendary hero department. I only have the free Ike that everybody got, and a Fjorn +2. Not that I wanted a Fjorn +2, it just kind of happened. Once when I was going for Robin, Summertime Waifu, on the Ike banner, and it gave me Fjorn instead first. And then another time on the Robin one, where I had nothing but blue to pick from, and I just happened to accidentally pick her. But I'm very lacking on legendary heroes, so I could need a lot more to bolster. And then Micaiah, though normally in my mind, units I have before are like a no-no, and I like to get a variety. But Micaiah's one of those ones, kind of like Jenny and Robin. I don't mind on +10ing. In fact, I have nature guides for Jenny, Robin, and Micaiah just sitting on the side, so I can look them up, because preferably with Micaiah, I'd want plus res minus defense. That's the nature I'm going for. But we'll just see what happens. We have all of the orbs in the world I'm putting into this one, 380. And kudos to Fire Emblem, because a majority of those are free to play. There's a couple of paid ones. I don't want to go look at them and risk of screwing up the manner, but it's only about 40 of them that are paid, so 340 of these orbs are free to play, so kudos to it for being so nice, instead of the likes of Dokkan, which are super stingy and don't care about the player base and just want your money. But enough of me bad talking, and I've extended this for long enough. Let's go redeem, and let's hope the summons don't screw up. Because I'm a little bit afraid after I was doing my little intros on the first go and it did that. So, not the colors right away I want to see. I really wanted, colorless, but hey, we got a bunch of orbs to go into, so I guess since all of them are free, and I never do these with Fire Emblem, summon with me. Let's compare what we get. So, 3, 2, 1, vámonos. So this is probably going to be a 3-star Gwendolyn, knowing my luck. But, yep, there's a 3-star, just like I predicted. And it is 3-star, Roderick. Well, he's fodder, but not, the one I was thinking of. Well, tell me in the comments, for you who are playing Fire Emblem Heroes, what good summon that you guys got. And this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, and I apologize. Remember, I'm trying to remind myself I'm avoiding red like the plague. But, anyway, wow, another 3-star, yikes. So, what should I... Oh, no. Already we're starting with everyone's favorite waifu, Camellia. I guess I'll react to the units a little bit until I get my first 5-star, and then I'll go in with the, casual conversation, because I do like talking about the, bare bones, the units I get to, and blah, blah, blah. And just in comparison that, kudos to Fire Emblem for even giving these free amount of orbs, though I really do hope that it's the case of they're not giving out a bunch of free orbs, but making the units on this banner really kind of hard to get, because I've seen this banner at treating me kind, and I've seen this banner as worse, and I really don't hope that the banner is going to show me at its worst. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Okay, a nice mixture of colors. And again, if I don't get what I want within, like, when I get close to 200-ish, I might start sniping. That's normally not a very good idea, but it's something I'm going to do. So, but again, I keep getting off track, but kudos to Fire Emblem for even giving all these 3 orbs, because back with me being a Dokkan main way back when and how garbage that game was, you had to struggle just to get any type of free-to-play stuff. I mean, at worst, like, this 380 I have is over the course of a little over a month. In Dokkan, you'd be lucky to get even 50, and then if you would summon, hey, look who got no SSR, or 1 SSR, but it's unfeatured garbage. You know, things like that just made it very not tempting to play. Just a very not fun experience, and why I've dropped it. I have like 1 more Dokkan video I have to do, but besides that, I'm not gonna treat that game with any type of respect anymore, because they obviously don't have respect for the players, where at least with this game, granted, if I get utterly, like, screwed here, kind of like that, you know, there's at least motivation to just grind up my orbs and try again. Because all in all, I've been treated pretty alright in this game, and I have kind of a fear that that Ira I got is gonna end up screwing me here, because it only took me 22 orbs to get her, and she was like perfect IVs too. Alright, pretty good setup here. I like the double colorless motif. But I don't like how we keep getting 3 stars. Man, this is like the most 3 stars I've seen in this session. But again, them's the breaks sometimes. And it's just, I wish this game would end up getting, like, top grossing, or, you know, Dokkan keeps getting it, because this game deserves it, unlike that game. How it keeps hitting top grossing, because it's like, if you're not lucky, don't bother even playing Dokkan, because for those who have bad luck in this, you're going to end up having worse luck in that. So, and I mean, so far my luck in this hasn't been the best. Yeah, yikes, but oh, again, and sorry if I'm, again, spacey like always. It's 3 o'clock. I just end up taking a little bit of a nap, and I need to take a bit of a drink here. 1 second. Ah, yes. Terrible luck, Arthur, here to say you getting bad luck, kid. So, yep. But again, we have a ton of orbs to go through. I'm planning on putting them all in this one if the game will let me. Really don't like that I'm seeing a bunch of reds like I feared. And not really liking that I'm seeing a bunch of 3 stars either. Oh, you, the big troll of the banner before, where you wouldn't just give me your sister. Those are fun times. Oh, and then also expect me, because this is going to be such a longer session, I'm probably going to cut out, I'm probably going to cut out when I have to send home units. Oh my gosh. This is GROSS gross. But again, we just started. We didn't even get that many orbs in yet, so expected. Alright, good circle. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this full circle. We're gonna do now. In terms of the legendary banners themselves, I want to just kind of sit down and feel like they can be kind of tweaked from now in a way to make them more enticing. Because as they stand right now, they're not really enticing anymore, because their original purpose was that they were around, you know, to kind of focus in on good units and not worry about being pity broken. But now, with the pool tweaked up and cleaned up a little bit, that doesn't really happen as often anymore. I mean, there's still a few pity breakers, like 2 in red, 3 in blue, and 2 in gray, none in green. But the main appeal was to get the trash out of the way, so to speak. And now that's not really a case anymore. So I had like about 3 ideas they could do for like the legendary banner tweak. One's more believable, one's kind of couldn't get a summoning session without seeing Mr. Jagan. Again, can't wait for that plus 10 Jagan. That's what I'm going for. But, so my first idea was just to tweak the rate of legendary units up. Just like, you know, something like 12% instead of 8%. I think that would be a little bit better. We're just going to skip your cutscene. We don't care if you're woke, Robin. I'm sorry, man. The only Robin we want to see is of the female variety, and if they are full spirit of Grima. Hopefully that gives that here. But yeah, just a little bit up because for the percentage, because units are splitting up percentage between each other anyway. So it's not really an 8%, so I think if they just tweaked it a little bit more, it'd still be fine without being too crazy. I mean, look at this now. I still haven't gotten a 5-star yet, and I'm almost down to 300, and the rate's at 950. Whoop-de-doo. So that should show you something right there. And getting a lot of blues. We're going to get that legendary Ephraim. Another thing they could do, and this one, I don't really feel like they can get away with this one as much, is, she's one of the pretty breakers, by the way, that you have to worry about. The one that's one of the ones that are left. But, maybe make every circle worth 3 orbs. That way it can kind of help encourage sniping, too, in a little ways. And this would be the only banner that does every 3. Because if you do a full circle, it'll be 15, so it's always like you get a bit of it off, you know? Oh, I'm so glad you can't be 5-star anymore. So glad that's a thing. Though I'd be safe from him here if it was still a thing, but... that one's a little bit far-fetched. Because, again, you gotta think. It's a mobile game, they gotta make money. You know, you can't just make it completely 100% A-OK for the players. They gotta make money somehow. So there's that. And then the one that's far-fetched, absolutely, I know they wouldn't do, is that every 5th orb in the circle, like a full circle you do, you get a guaranteed 5-star. Now that I know they wouldn't do. So all I can say so far is probably all of my 5-stars have been red that I've been passing up on. They've probably all been legendary Ike. Good. From what I can tell here. This is finally our first one. It's taken a bit. Okay, it's an ego. I mean, that's cool. I wanted one, but now I'm probably going to stop summoning on green. Just because I really don't want another Inigo. That's kind of that's the break with that. I was hoping to at least get a Halloween Henry or Lynn. But looks like no Lynn for me today. But hey, we finally got our first 5-star in Inigo. Probably the one I want least in green, but, you know. Hey. He's a green unit. And again, sorry for this ambiance and kind of just this quiet stoicness, because there's always a worry about a big summoning session like this when you're putting everything kind of all into the whims of fate and hoping you get what you want. There's always that fear you won't come out with that, even when you put in so many. Again, I'm trying to be optimistic, as Fire Emblem has overall been great, and even at the end of the day, if this doesn't turn out to be the best session in the world, no, I'll deal with it. I do actually have kind of 2 lifelines in terms of, like, and yes, it's money orbs, that if I don't exactly get what I want, hey, look, Odin and listen, the same circle. Mother and son, but can we get the evil mother? The dark mother Grima? Who knows? Alright, 2 colors, 2 blues, we take those. We take those until we inevitably get Inigo, and then we stop summoning on blue, and then we're just going for colorless again. I take those. I take my little sheep. Welcome back, Jen. Well, not even welcome back. It's welcome home. Okay, so with Jenny, I'm super serious with. And good thing it hasn't ruined the recording. But I do have her stats up. So I'm going to take a look at those real quick and see if she's good to go. She's minus speed, which is not the best. And oh, she's plus attack, though. She's minus speed plus attack. I mean, you hate to see her speed go down, but her speed's already as low as it is. You preferably want minus defense, is where you preferably want it. But hey, if I don't get any other ones, that Jenny will still be good, considering it's plus attack. So, hey, I'll take it. Again, there's not a whole lot of Jennies that are bad unless they're like minus attack from what I see. Just gotta wait for the recording there to go. So hey, we already got second prize. I'll take it. I'm already a little bit more relieved now that we saw Jenny there. Though if female Robin's in the same circle, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay. Here comes George the Dab and ruin it. At least he can be a 5-star. Remember when I got him as a 5-star in the Halloween banner? That was fun. So, yay, we got Jenny. And if we can get Micaiah one of these two, or even, Ephraim, then I can do the joke at the end that I wanted to do if it's Ephraim. But, oh, it's taking a little, now it's taking a little bit, but it's like, here he is, your plus 10 Jagan! So, I guess since we're looking at weeby stuff with, you know, the Fire Emblem characters, I'm going to go into, and if there's any title that you guys are interested in that I'm going to mention, because I'm going to talk about animes right now, and how I like them and whatever. If you don't really want to hear about that, and want to, you know, watch them for yourself, skip ahead. I'm not the best reviewer when it comes in terms of my thoughts and stuff. It's just, I kind of like it, or I kind of don't. So, whatever happens with that. I spaced out. Oh, hey, all blue. Let's get Ephraim or another Micaiah. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm searching for Micaiah, because mine's not the best, even though I do want to plus her. Mine's only, like, plus HP, because, of course, minus speed. She's not the speediest in the world, but, still, you hate to see that as her bane. But anyway, as I was trying to say, animes and ones I've recently watched. So first off, I've watched the Magus's Bride because I've heard nothing but great things about Magus's Bride. And oh my gosh, Jagan, why are you the most common thing in my like pool? You are the super troll. You are getting plus 10. I was joking, but yeah, and perfectly nice, sweet romance anime with a little bit of like magic and wonder and Harry Potter BS. Could not recommend it enough to watch. Really super good, though I will complain about one thing. And it's not even anything against the anime being bad or whatever, it's more of including this certain character, because one that I feel is like full waifu material. Not a nice circle again. One that I feel is full waifu material is Silver Lady, aka I think she's called Silky in the Japanese dub. They use that more as a nickname for the one, her backstory that the one like elven person guy gave them. I'm forgetting what person he is, like what type of creature he is right now. But that was more of a nickname. But they did not really include her in a lot of family things. Like, I was hoping she would go out and help, like, Chie and Elias with Christmas stuff. And also, where were her goddamn presents? You know, she deserves better than that. So, speaking of maids, I get the maid when I'm talking about maids. What do you know? But yeah, there's that. Also, we dipped a little bit of Darling in Franxx, but not too much. I know that Ichigo from that was deemed the worst character for something she did, but then the next episode immediately she rectified that, so her stuff calmed down. So now, even though she's not an anime, everybody's kind of mad at Star-Lord right now for what happened in Avengers. And again, you can check on our review on that, but I highly suggest you go see the movie first. I guess I should bite the big one and talk about a certain other anime. Though first I'm going to talk about one that Alex ended up showing me. And normally I don't go out of my way to see sub, but he mentioned it was such a good slice of life. Gakon, Gokon, Geekon, Gukon, and baby shit. No, it's like Gakon Babysitters or something like that. Hopefully I'm saying it right. And by God, it has a really like dark premise and a bunch of blues. I guess I'm getting F from, but it has a really like dark beginning. The poor like main characters and his little babby brother. Don't care if you're woke, Robin. Are like familyless because they like their mom and dad died on a plane, and that's like, wow, why is it gotta start like that? That's so heartbreaking to know that this little tiny babby boy, which by the way, Kotaro, meme heart. I knew you would show up, Mr. Tiny Hands. But it's just so sad to like know that in the back of their mind that that the big brother has to take care of the little Kotaro all by himself, and it's just But though, you want to know what the most diabetes anime crossover you think would be? You think Avengers would be top shit, but what if Silver Lady had to take care of Kotaro? Good thing Katria can't be 5 stars either, but besides the point. What if that was a whole episode? Would that be not the most diabetes-inducing thing ever? So far, 2 5 stars and about over 100 orbs. That's really not the best in terms of summoning. Granted, one of them was Jenny O, and we're just going to do one and back out. It's getting close to that point where I'm going to start sniping colorless if I can. So there's that. But yeah, tell me in the comments your idea of a super-duper crossover that makes no sense, but would be diabetes cute. And I actually needed a parry for her threatened defense, so I'll take that. I needed to pass that on to, like, Ira. So, we take those. What's our appearance rate at, by the way? Back to the 9.0s. Alright. Way to go. Alright, 2 colorless and blue. Again, we take those. So from what it's looking like with this banner, if I can come out with Legendary Robin, I think I'm going to dip out, because I'm not getting a lot of 5 stars like I figured I would. So I think, regardless of her nature, even if she's like really terrible, I think I'm just going to have to get her and dip out. So, but I'm still going to summon from blue until maybe I can get a 5 star from blue. And then after that, we will go hammered into colorless. Another Jenny! I can't be mad about another Jenny. I want her plussed. By golly, we'll get her plussed. Alright, so, Jenny, my girl. This one, this time, is plus speed. And I think this one's actually minus defense, too. Oh, no, that's neutral defense. Oh, it's minus res. I mean, she can take the res hit, but she's not really that speedy. I don't know. For you Fire Emblem experts, what was a better Jenny? The first one I got or this one? Again, I'll debate about it. And I should probably summon in that green for fun, just because the pity rate's already ruined. So I'll dip into that green as well. See if we can get, like, multiple 5 stars in a row. Because we're lacking that multiple 5 star. We're lacking that legendary banner, multiplayer, So let's scoop up that green. I'm not even gonna bother with the red, even though it's 3. Because again, I have no interest in anything that's red. Maybe this could be a sneaky Bridland. No, it's not. It's 3-star Camilla, maybe? No, it's Gunther. Joining the Old Man Club. He's here to find his friend Jagan. Right here. So, and then back to more anime stuff. Ooh, this is what I was afraid of. So, hold that thought with the anime. I'm gonna have to clean up units real quick. I'll be right back. I found you, this little boy. Bring it back I didn't send home the most units in the world, but hopefully that'll be enough for the time being to just get this thought across on the Animu. Ooh, good circle. The Animu known as Citrus. Again, even at this moment, I'm trying to think, and I have no clue why I even sat through it and liked it. I guess it's some odd guilty pleasure of mine that I've come to. I don't know, because I went to watch it for shits and giggles. So those of you who don't know, Citrus is pretty much lesbo smut anime, really. Just about a schoolgirl who comes to this new school that has to, like, travel to a new area with her mom and whatnot. And, wow. This is Jenny Central. So many sheep. God, we're gonna be playing that song a lot. Oh my goodness, Jenny. Alright, this one's... I think this is the same exact nature. This is another plus attack minus speed Jenny. Dang it. Alright, well... She's gonna be plus 2. Is like Jenny... Is Jenny my one? I'm just gonna keep...
I am the wings of despair. I am the breath of ruin. I am the fell dragon GRIMA.
Hooray for you! Keep getting over and over again. So many Jenny. I'm gonna flip there's another Jenny in here. Just let it be another Jenny. Just because. Ooh! I'm lightheaded now. Oh, Robin and Jenny in the same circle. That's beautiful. I fucking love it. So now I finally have a legendary hero. I have the one I wanted the most. Oh, I'm complete. But now to see her IVs that are garbage because she gets more garbage IVs than actually like good IVs is the problem. I'll still use her, don't get me wrong. Yeah, plus HP already. Terrible. Great, man. Hate to see plus HP minus speed. You hate to see that happen. Well, we'll keep going. We'll try to go for another one, but if this ends up being the one that I have to use, I have to use her, you know. I ain't gonna complain about that. Alright, you know what? Can we just get a third 5-star? Can this be Lynn? Just to be like the best circle in the world. No, it can't. Okay. A little bit of a waste of ores, but oh well. If it's another Camilla, I won't mind that. Oh no, it's orange. Okay. Alright, well let me really quickly, sorry to ruin the emergency guys, I'm just gonna take that picture right quick, just because that's the circle of champions right there. I'm really happy about that. Alright, so we got our Robin. Granted, she's probably like one of the most garbage natures she could have been. Again, you hate to see that happen. 32 speed. I mean, with flyers, she can, you know, mitigate that a little bit. But at the same time, if it was opposite, that would have been perfect. Normally, I'd stop here, but I think we're just going to keep going in. Maybe see if I can get another one. But still, though, I said that I wanted a Robin. Mission accomplished in that. And I've gotten more Jenny than I can count. So there's also that. But we're still going to be summoning from blue, too, because I haven't gotten a 5-star from blue, actually. So maybe we can get legendary Ephraim or a Micaiah. So I would really like Micaiah, but if we end up getting an Ego, then we'll just go for straight sniping at that point. But all in all, despite, you know, you just gotta talk about Citrus. You gotta talk about lesbo anime, and now there's gonna be a lesbo anime with Jenny and female GRIMA, and it's gonna be called Grape Drink. And they're gonna accuse it for racism, and it's not gonna be fun. Alright, let this be Micaiah. Plus res Micaiah. That's Lucas. That is Mr. Trollboy. But again, since I've kind of had to build him up with what's given to me, you know, if that's a really good natured Lucas, he'll take it and 5-star him and whatever. But okay. Again, this would normally be a full circle, but I'm avoiding greens at this point. Unless I happen to get a 5-star here, then I might do those two again, because why not? If that one gray orb is a Ginny again. But, yeah, and back in terms of citrus, I don't know, man. It's such a weird show that you're surprised exists, and you're surprised is dubbed on Funimation, no less, because it was dubbed. I watched the whole thing dubbed. Kudos to the actors, though. The one other main girl, May, I'm normally not the bitcher about, like, alright, Robin, get out of here, man. The only scene we let play is Camilla, and we're not even summoning her anymore. But, so the thing about being a hero is, pause uncomfortably, I lost my train of thought. Well, maybe Ginny can help me get it back. Is this Ginny again? No, it's Sarah. Miss La 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 herself. But yeah, Citrus is just weird, man. And I don't know what else to say about it, but it's just weird. So I think the goal is, if we can, I'm gonna... Ooh, that's not a good circle. I'm gonna try and go for 2 more 5-stars, preferably 1 out of the blue and 1 out of the colorless. We'll see what happens. Preferably another legendary Robin that's better that I can use. No, it's Maria. It's Maria! This is who I am! I just shot my load talking about all the anime, because that's really the only... Okay, this circle's pretty good. That's really the only anime I've been seeing. So... And I'm not up and up on my, like, life stuff. Like, in terms of what's been going on with the life. I don't watch the Philip DeFranco's, because to me it's like... I mean, you gotta be aware of what's going on with your life, sure, but... You know, these kind of things, these kind of videos are for escapism. You don't want Trump and his tomfoolery to bleed into him nuking places that don't deserve it or whatever. You don't want that. You don't want that here. You want to see Robin here. Or Klein. That's actually fine by me, because Klein is like the king of fodder with like Deathblow and whatever. You never, for those who play Fire Emblem Heroes and know, you never hate seeing a Klein. So... Good. You know, one I'm surprised we haven't seen yet, and this little lady has been demoted, Nana. I actually would really like a Nana Sakura. You're not Nana. But yeah, I'd really actually like a Nana. Because I wanted her, but then she like got demoted and stuff, so it's like, man, ooh! Good, nice colorless circle. Maybe we'll get our 4th Ginny. Because Ginny is just going to be our monster unit. Not that I'm complaining of how many ba sheep we're gonna get. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Alright, let's check the stats for Ginny again. And I'm not even mad because I want Ginny. Oh, this one's not being used though, because that's minus attack. Rip that dream. Yeah, that one's just gonna be instant fodder. Sorry, Ginny. That's gonna be another ripperoni pepperoni on that Ginny. Can we get female Robin again in the same circle? That would be the most hilarious thing if she showed up again. No, Maria showed up again to ask where Shadow is. But man, we got Ginny's up the wazoo. Our Ginny's gonna be plus, what, 4? 3? She's just gonna be plus. She's gonna be my highest plus unit, and that's gonna be silly. You wanna be another Ginny? Just for fun? Nah, Izama. Dang it. Dang it, man. Well, and then we play by the rules. We already have the 5-star in terms of Ginny, so we'll pull from green again. Oh, man. Beep Beep Like a Sheep is going to be used a lot in this video, and I don't mind that at all. Because I really wanted to meme that hard. Another Soren, okay. Soren is always fun. So, how many more orbs we got to work with? 120. I think we're going to just go for one more 5-star after I release units.
20 minutes later.
Alright, so hopefully that's enough space for the last 5-star, and no, sadly, Jagan did not get plus 10 yet, he is plus 9. And yes, we have 4 Jenny as well. So, plus 3 Jenny. So, back at it, can we just get that YOLO first shot Ephraim? Nope, it's Corrin. We need another good Corrin. We have all these like different ults of people now, and we just need a good Corrin. Oh, speaking of ults, I meant to talk on this about the whole Lyn thing, and I think I brought it up barely, but again, I say this more as like I'm used to the ults of other characters because being from someone who came from Dokkan, wow, another Corrin really, but being Corrin, is it 2 Corrins, 1 Robin? Is this the sitcom? 2 Corrins, 1 Robin. I hope this is the sitcom of the year. 2 Corrins, 1 Robin. But, nope. Well, this was a failed pilot that didn't get off the ground. 2 Corrins, 1 Setsuna. Nah, not as entertaining. She just falls in traps all the time. But, again, what I was trying to say before I keep, like, spacing out. Coming from somebody who played Dokkan and, like, you know, you're used to all these different versions of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and, you know, Golden Frieza, and Beerus. There's a different, like, alt, some really good, some really bad. So, I'm just kind of used to it. It's a little disappointing that someone else besides Lyn didn't get the spotlight, sure. But, coming from a game who reused a lot of people to, like, do that stuff anyway, it's, you know, it's not that big a deal. And I know cutting it down, it won't be this long, but man, we have been going almost 50 minutes. That's a little crazy. Speaking of crazy, here's Crazy Claire. Hope she's a pretty good nature, because I'm kind of forced into making a 5-star version of her, because she pretty broke me before. Alright, we ready for this 4th Jenny dog? Ready for this 4th Jenny? Here it comes, man. Well, technically 5th, but you know what I mean. You ready for this Jenny again? Oh, hey, Jacob. We didn't have Jacob yet. Okay. Guys, cool by me. Jacob is really, it has in there, he's a monster. So, I guess again with the amount of orbs, we will go for like 1 more again. But I'm surprised the blue hasn't been giving us anything. Like, none of the, what's his face? Oh, right, Blue gave us something! Yay, Ephraim! Okay, so this pretty much made up for it. I almost just want to stop here now, seeing, like, the Ephraim show up. But I think I want to go until I get 1 more, 5-star. Whoever that may be. Still gonna go for blue and still gonna go for colorless, so 90 orbs. I know I should save, but again, I really just want a better natured female Grima, because the one that I have right now is not, she's not the best. So we'll go in, this is probably a mistake, but we'll go in 1 more time until we get blocked by another 5-star. But I will say, all in all, I mean, it was a lot of orbs we put in, but it wrapped up near the end to be very good. We ended up, you know, getting everybody from colorless. We got the Green Dancer. We got legendary Ephraim too. So now I can do the joke at the end. It just dawned on me. Yes! We're gonna make sure we do that as our end card. And see, the game's already telling me you shouldn't have kept summoning. This is what you get. You're gonna have to watch Robin Wokeben. Again, I wanna hope and get 1 more female Grima, or another Jenny, because that seems to be what we're pulling. So I'm still gonna pull from the blues too. I didn't think I would be, but as we stand, we still didn't get what's the face, and it's yeah, yikes. And hopefully we don't have to like clear the box anytime soon, because that's gonna be a dread. That's why I should have stopped it too, just in case. But I just want to get. I'm on that gambler's high now, as they would call it, and this is why you don't keep going. This is why you stop with what you got. Oh, hey, another meme heart. Maybe he's a buildable meme heart. Who knows? Who knows? I know. Ooh, this is it, boys. This is the circle. I think after this circle, we're done. Hopefully, if there's a 5-star in it. Yikes! Them 3-stars keep coming. And they really bad, and I don't like them. I will give Dokkan one thing back on it, just to bring it up. At least with Dokkan, when you summon and you went over, you could keep going. It's just that you couldn't do anything else until you cleared out the box. I kind of wish Fire Emblem would do that, especially for like big summoning sessions like this. It was just nice to be able to just summon your trash and collect up your trash and then throw up the trash later, because that's all you ended up getting was trash. You can tell I'm very salty about Dokkan. As you can probably tell. Another girly looking man. Get on out of here. Come on, just humor me, game. One more female GRIMA. Just come on. You can do it. And make it a decent, workable nature. I'll take neutral, and I'll take anything that's like minus HP. That's Felicia. That's our maid friend. That's Miss We Got Trouble. And we're going to have trouble indeed if I can't get GRIMA. I mean, though granted, I won't have to use one of my 2 backup, like, money thingies. I might just use one just in case the pity don't break here. Which that's what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go for, like, that pity break. And I'll end up doing that off camera. Alright, so far we're still not stopped. But, okay, a couple blues. We might end up ending it off with a blue unit. Again, haven't gotten a Nigo yet, so Nigo would be fine. Another flipping 3-star. This is why I should have stopped. Oh, hey, Lachithas! She was actually the first one I ranked a 5-star. Through just, summoning thingy. Before I knew anything about this game, I didn't know she was bad. Sorry. I just saw Lolly with a really deeper voice than they should have. That's some good 3-star right there. But man, just to see that 300 counter go down, but I will say it was definitely worth it. I got a ton of new units that I didn't have before. Not to mention, I finally got female GRIMA, though granted she's not the greatest nature. Man, we are ending it with some 3-star Palooza right here. Hey, another Effie. I can merge that into the one Effie if I really want to. Is it gonna? Yeah, it's gonna. Okay. Well, if you guys want to join me for one last little hurrah, I'll be back as soon as I, like, release units one more time.
I will devour you!
Alright, so again, hopefully this is enough for this last little bit. Hopefully we can just go and get our 5-star and leave. And looks like it's not going to be gray. But hey, we can end this off with Micaiah. I'd be happy, because we didn't get one of those yet. And I need to see if I can get a better Micaiah. That's May. It has M in her name. I mean, that's good enough. But man, I wanted to end this with the epic wall meme. I wanted to get another Jenny. Because I couldn't help but keep getting those. Wowie zowie. Oh, Matilda. I was like, Micaiah? Another M starting one, Matilda. Mathilda. Alright, so this is probably going to be my last session on camera. I am probably going to end up... yikes. But Wayne could be here. Yeah, but another Nigo could be here, too. I'm not really a fan of that. Let's just skip it. Boop. Good on you, man. Good on you, Lucas. Another one. Can't wait to get him the +10. He still haunts me even though he... Okay, this is a good circle to end it off on. These last 3 colorless. If we get something here, great. If not, I'm going to take care of the pity off screen. And I'll let you know, like, comments or whatever. I preferably not, like don't want to use money here, but we'll see what happens. If I end up having to, I end up having to. It's no big deal. Because I actually prepared for this anyway. It would have just been a little bit of extra, like, sellout money in my pocket. So let's see what happens. Oh man, coming up on an hour, even though I am going to trim the fat on this a bit. But again, thank you guys for watching the whole way through with my ramblings and shenanigans. And it's taking a bit. It's another Robin! Yes! I don't have to spend money. Okay. Hopefully,
am I really
this
so
nature
interesting?
Is really
You
good.
must pester me.
We ended it off strong. I'm going to have a +1 Robin anyway. But let's see what she is. Hopefully not 17 HP. Okay, 16. Wait, no, that's neutral. I was about... But no, that's... Wait. No, it is minus HP. Let's go! Oh, wait, no. No, 15 minus HP, dum-dum. Alright, well, let's see. She is minus res plus speed. I mean, she can take a little bit of a hit in res. It's not the end of the world, because I have a lot of magical tankers. This is actually a better natured Grima than the one I got before. Minus res, so 22 res. Not the best in the world, but because she would really prefer that plus in res. But, you know, speed plus res minus, I mean, it's not the end of the world, because I feel like I have other flyers for magical tanking anyway. I think she would be more of like a physical, just neutral kind of tanker. But that plus speed, though, is going to be really great. So, you know what? We ended it off with a very... I mean, not the best Robin, but, you know, not the worst Robin either. So I'm just going to open this one last colorless, and we're going to call it here. And thankfully, my money is saved. We ended up doing pretty dang well, all things considered. If we can just end this off with another Jenny. You guys want to give me another Jenny, just to be nice? Okay, there I am. She's a pretty mademoiselle. She want to get the mademoiselle. You want to get mademoiselle's pants. She wants to get mademoiselle's pants. I've been watching too much Citrus. Alright, well, we ended it off great. We got another Robin, so my Robin's going to be +1. Got a bunch of Ginny, more than I can ask for. I'm probably going to end up using the plus attack minus defense. Because with all the pluses, it should negate it anyway. Again, she's not the fastest in the world regardless. So, I'll end up doing that with Jenny. Ended up getting Halloween Jacob for collection's sake. Got Legendary Ephraim. Let's go ahead and for our orb trouble, since I have you guys here. I'm so low again, but it's okay. I can grind that up again. I have like the quest to do again, and whatever future stuff that comes his way. But in terms of this banner, I'm done. We're finished. Unfortunately, I did not get a single Makai, and I was hoping I would at least get one to look over. But again, them's the breaks sometimes. We got more than enough genies to make up for it. So out of 65 orbs is what we ended up spending, because I had 380 going in. So let's just count. I guess we can sort this by obtained, right? Alright. So, as the order of which I attained them all in. Alright, so, starting off with a Inigo, that's 1, Ginny is 2, Ginny is 3, Ginny is 4, Robin is 5, Ginny is 6, Jacob 7, Ephraim is 8, and Robin is 9. So 9, let's see, we average about 40 orbs per 5-star, right? So I think that's a little bit above par. I know, I'm like bad at maths right now. I could use this other pad right quick to kind of give me an idea. There's a calculator app. I really don't want to waste your guys' time thinking if we went over or not. You know what? Instead of like trying to find the calculator and doing the math things, I'll do it myself. at the end, I'll go ahead and put in the annotations how we did 5-star ratio to orb ratio, but I want to say that was pretty good in terms of just, we're either on par or we were slightly above par. But yeah, I cannot complain with what I got with those orbs. I am once again, Fire Emblem showing me that I'm a happy camper, but now I'm low on orbs again. So, for next summoning session, whenever a Super Beta comes out, I know I can't summon any times for those new heroes. And unfortunately, I can't summon for Hinoka either, because it was a new Hinoka that I forgot to mention that I kind of wanted. But now I can't get her because priorities happen. But hey, if anything, that Hinoka will probably be on a colorless banner. I just saw like a little thing. Is this pad almost dying? Oh yeah, it's almost dying. Let me hurry this up then. I spent all the time and the pad's almost dying. So, before I go though, I said I would do it. So let's hope it doesn't die before I do it. So let's get a little bit of there we go. Alright, you know what I'm about to do. It's about to get saucy in here. Alright, where's your girl? Where's your girl Erica? She's probably down there in Sacred Stones. Yeah. Alright. Alencia, I'm sorry, but I found a new man. I don't need to be lesbo with you no more. Cause I got... Where is he? Oh, he's right by her. I'm dumb. Yeah. Here we go. Are you ready for some hot incest action? Here it comes!
Don't let your kids watch it!